On our broadcast today of September the 11th, the Ag Market Network will cover the latest export sales report. Good morning, I'm Pat McClatchy. We're going to start first with cotton, then we'll move to grain, and then to oilseed. Let's get started first with the cotton numbers. Export sales for cotton were very low. The number came out at 34,200 running bales. That's down noticeably from the previous week and also down from the 4-week average. Last week's number was 82,900, and from 82,900 we've dropped to 34,200. The breakdown on it is Vietnam took 19,400 running bales. Then we had Mexico taking 9,500 bales and Turkey taking 8,800 bales. Now, as we look at the reaction of the market, it's not doing well with this report. Cotton before this from overnight was down 30, and then with the report we're down another 30. We're down 60 right now in cotton. Now going to the wheat. The wheat export sales number was 690,200 metric tons. That compares to last week's number of 168,800 metric tons, which is a much better number. Looking at the breakdown, Taiwan took 99,500, Malaysia took 93,300, and the Philippines took 91,500. If you look at the reaction to the wheat market, going into the report from overnight, wheat was down 3. Now wheat is unchanged. Corn. The corn sales numbers for new crop totaled 563,200 metric tons, and that compares to 525,000 metric tons, which is unchanged from the previous week. The breakdown is Mexico took 127,100 metric tons, Japan took 108,400 metric tons, and unknown destinations 82,300 metric tons. Looking at the reaction on corn, corn was down 2 going into the report from overnight. Now corn is unchanged. And finally, let's look at soybeans. The soybean sales number was a good number, 984,300 metric tons. That compares to last week's number of 869,000 metric tons. The breakdown is that China once again is the top buyer for the week. China took 658,200 metric tons, unknown destinations 105,000 metric tons, and Indonesia took 94,400 metric tons. And looking at the reaction before the report came out, the bean market from overnight was down 3, and now that's unchanged from that level. It's still down 3. Just want to make a comment about exports. This time of the year, exports are anticipated to normally drop as we get closer to harvest. Harvest months are usually when we find our lows for the year, and so typically you see buyers slacking off their buying going into that period. So some of these numbers notably are pretty good numbers. The cotton number definitely is not, and the cotton right now is down 72. We have a crop report coming out today at 11 o'clock Central Time. So we'll look forward to seeing that. Thank you for joining us here at the Ag Market Network, and please join us again next Thursday for our review of the export crop report. Thank you.